Oh guys, okay, welcome to the channel. We're still at the cemetery. I'll put it in the description what cemetery it is. There's still tons of graves to film. We've not even hit the bucket. We've been down to this whole side, down the front, on this side some, and we've got a lot more to go, so we will be coming back. But we're gonna go ahead and get back at it. All right. This will probably be the last video today. There'll be more coming, probably tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on everything. But anyways, here we go. Here we got Emma. She died September the 1st, 1853 at the age of 2 years and 3 months. Lizzie, died November the 17th, 1864 at the age of 4 years, 11 months and 3 days. And Arthur died November the 30th, 1876 at 4 years and 20 days. This is the children of Geo and E. Smith. Then over here we have George Smith. He died March 30th, 1895 at the age of 73. Elizabeth, his wife, she died November the 23rd, 1898 at the age of 70 years. And then Lily, 1866 to 1955. Then on this side, we got George Smith, Jr., 1853 to 1910, and John Smith, 1861 to 1929, and Julia, 1857 to 1921, and Charles, 1866 to 1934. And if my phone goes out, then you guys know it went dead, because it is about dead, and we're going to continue on though. Here we have Henry, 1887 to 1949, and Lucille, 1886 to 1969, in love memory. And you got this beautiful stone right here. And it's going to be these wonderful people right here. That's going to be father, Willie, and Ishmael, or something like that. And then it's going to be Captain W.M. Cummings, 1841 to 1902. Adeline, his wife, 1844 to 1917. And Ishmael, 1863 to 1876, and Willie, 1871 to 1891, on that one stone. Then you have, right here, Whelan. It's going to be Lois, 1846 to 1927, and I'm not sure on the name, 1838 to 1912, and I may not even be right on that name, I don't know. I may be not right on no name, I don't know. Here we have Fred, 1877 to 1946, and Bertha, 1874 to 1958. All right. And then we have Katie, Lois, and Anna. I don't know what that's for, but there it is. Then we have William D. Jones, 1851 to 1929, and Annie, his wife, 1851 to 1904, and Kate Jones, 1873 to 1939. Then we have Pete, Richard or something like that, 1833 to 1904, and his wife, Katharina, 1839 to 1913. All right, can't read them two on the end right there. So that gets us that big pretty stone right here. And it may be just the last name. Sometimes they are just the last name. And that's all it's going to be, is the last name, which is going to be that name right there. All right. Can't read any of this. So we're going to move on to this big pretty white one right here. And it's going to be a Eugene. He died at 18. I swear it looks like 22 to me, but I may be wrong. But that's what I feel, and that's what I'm going to say. All right. Here's one that died August 18th, 1907. And then the other one, Margaret, died October the 1st, 1920 at the age of 68 years. That's all I see on that stone. All right. Then we have gone but not forgotten on these stones, but nothing else. All right, let's see what we got here. You can't read it. We'll move on. Here we have Philip, 1849 to 1903. And Barbara, his wife, 1846 to 1916. And Lillian, 1878 to 1893. And Lois, 1880 to 1933. All right. Then we have Chandler, John, 1845 to 1918, and Emily, 1852 to 1921. Then we have right here, we have Jan, Marie. Oh, I guess it's Jan is the first person. 1847 to 1997. And then Marie, 1861 to 1909. We have Edward, 1882 to 1937. And we have Frank, 1871 to 1930. All right. Trying to make sure I get all this and not mess up any. Then we have Elizabeth, 1852 to 1917. And Mildred, 1850 to 1897. This is an old one. It's busted. I probably ain't going to be able to read it. Nope. All right, so it takes us to here. Emma and Ellen. And that just has their names. So that moves us over here. Here we have John. And he died January the 19th, 1900. At the age of 73. And he's the only one we're going to be able to read on there. So that moves us to here. Oh, and these are all going to be right here. So we're just going to read them off of here. Here we have Fritz Heeman, or Hammond, Hanneman, or something. Anyways, he was born January the 1st, 1832, and he died February the 4th, 1905. Dorothea something or other. Dorothea or something. She was born the 17th of November, 1842, and she died, I want to say March the 15th, 1911. Sophia, she was born March the 10th, 1810, and died January the 8th, 1893. And Carl, he was born January the 9th, 1865, and he died April the 23rd, 1914. Then we have Maria. She was born September the 22nd, 1898, and that's when she died. Guessed. I didn't look at it good enough. That's when she died. She died if they're 45 a jar. Jar means years. All right. Then we got over here, Motor, which means mother. Sophia, Holtz, Gus. Okay, this is December the 7th, 1884. That's when she was born. No, Gus. Done it again. It's when she died. December the 7th, 1884. After 74 years, a jar means years. I need to look at them better. All right, anyways, we don't need a history lesson. We just need to go on, don't we? Can't see that one. Can't see that one. We'll stop right here till we catch these other side up. We're moving right along, guys. All right. It's a beautiful day. Here we have Elizabeth, 1880 to 1967, and Desham, 1892 to 1966. Then we have Barbara, December the 13th, 1960 to April the 2nd, 1968. We have Mary, 1892 to 1927. Then we have Schultz or something like that. We have Father, I'm not sure on the name, 1847 to 1932. And Mother, Maria, 1848 to 1934. And we have William, something like that. He was born October the 30th, 1842. He died March the 5th, 1909. And Sophia, she was born February the 2nd, 1842, and died April the 14th, 1910. Can't really tell nothing on that one. Here's Elizabeth. She was born October the 29th, 1877, and she died October the 24th, 82 or something. And then Elsa, 1902 to 1968. Then we have a John, 1847 to 1914, Elizabeth, 1849 to 1921, and Rosie, 1872 to 1877, and Lucille, 1882 to 1890, on that beautiful stone right there. Can't see that one, can't see that one. So that takes us to here. It's going to be Jacob, 1849 to 1928, and Catherine, 1835 to 1914. Then we have Matthew, 1893 to 1968, and Mother Myrtle, 1899 to 1977. We're not going to be able to read this big, beautiful stone here, even though it's old. It's one of them ones that it wears them away where you can't see them. So we have Infant, 1885, and Edward, 1886. And then we have, on this side, we have Claus, 1851 to 1922, and Anna, 1850 to 1922, and Elma, or something like that, 1890 to 1927. And we'll go ahead and get this one. We have Ernest. This is a beautiful stone right here. I like this one. December the 25th, 1839 to February 20th, 1915, and Elizabeth Catherine, May the 3rd, 1846 to April 25th, 1918, on that beautiful stone right there. That even has a place to water birds up top because it holds water. See, look at that. It'd be like a bird bath. Pretty cool. All right. Then we have, let's see here. We have Anna, November the 21st, 1858 to February the 8th, 1904. Oscar, May the 9th, 1854 to November the 18th, 1938. Then we have Margaret, 1855 to 1941, and Adam, 1848 to 1923. Then we have this awesome looking stone right here. Look at that one, guys. That's pretty cool. And it's going to be Adam, 1848 to 1923, and Maggie, his wife, 1855 to 1841, and Charles, 1882 to 1904, and Margareta, 1828 to 1911, on that beautiful stone. All right, then we have Charles, 1882 to 1904, and Margareta, 1828 to 1911. And we have, this one's going to be fun to see, Charles, 1858 to 1907, and Minnie, 1857 to 1833. All right, now we're over to here. We got them. I just read that big one. We couldn't see those. So that gets us to Young right here. Right here, Mary, 1854 to 1935. Fred, 1904 to age of 53. William died 1898 at the age of 18. And this next one is a big old stone right here. Big, beautiful, long stone. And it's going to be John C. Kerstacker, I think. Anyways, it says Father Elizabeth, 1921 to 1894. So I don't know if that means father died in 1921 and mother died in 1894. I don't know. That's what it says. All right, then we got this one. And this is 3 people. So I guess it is the year that they died in. So it's going to be Mary, died in 1876. Henry died in 1879. And father died in 1885. And then Anna died from 1880 to 1935 on that big, beautiful stone right there. Very awesome. All right, guys. We don't like much of this garden, and we'll have this part done. Then we have Lewis, 1881 to 1888, and Minnie, 1886 to 1888. Then we have John, 1882 to 1906, his wife, Dorothea, 1833 to 1897, and John Rowe, 1856 to 1929, and his wife, 1861 to 1903. All right. which takes us to here. And that's just their names on their stones right there. So that takes care of all that. None of that has any dates. So that takes us way over here, which is going to be that last name. It's going to be William, December the 30th, 1867 to January the 6th, 1929. And his wife, Cecilia, or something like that, February the 9th, 1870 to March the 17th, 1940. And the last row, guys, I can't even get it. It's in the thorn bushes and stuff through there. That's a whole row of graves down through there, but you can't get to them. You'd have to fight the weeds and the bushes. Anyways, we got Frederick, 1827 to 1877, and Maria, his wife, 1822 to 1897. All right. Not gonna be able to tell nothing on that one. Here we have Clamor, something, 1904 to 1972, and Ford. He was in World War I on that one. All right, let's move on. My throat's getting dry, guys, if you can tell the difference in my voice. Anyways, we have Frederick, 1843 to 1917, and Marie, 1853 to 1929. Then we have Anna. Oh, we have a bunch of people. Anna, 1878 to 1930. Wife May, 1882 to 1957. Charles, 1874 to 1929. William, 1881 to 1895. And Otto, 1872 to 1903. Then you have World War II, Harry something. He was a private in the U.S. Army, World War II. And I can't see the date on it, but there it is. All right, guys. Here we go on. We can't be able to see either one of those. So that's going to take us to here. And that's going to be Mary, 1868 to 1931. We even got a grave right here you can't even tell nothing about. There's probably some more underneath them bushes and stuff. You can't even see them. All right, let's go around the back side of here and see what we got first. Not gonna be able to tell nothing on this one, guys. Nope. So we'll come around. Somebody has been trimming some of the bushes back, it looks like. Anyways, it's gonna bring us to here. That's some beautiful cedars. Okay. Here we have Fred, 1866 to 1946, or 45, I mean, and his wife, Jeannie, 1868 to 1960. Then we have John, 1825 to 1878, and Anna, his wife, 1828 to 1902. And then on this side, we have Emily, it looks like 1857 to 1875, and Anna, 1863 to 1881 on this side, back there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There it is, guys. Sorry about the shaking in the wind. All right, here we go. This is a good looking stone. Right here, nice looking stone. And it's gonna be August, 1837 to 1907, and Anna, 1844 to 1928, and Martha, 1881 to 1882, and then Gershman, August, 1868 to 1913, Sophia, 1872 to 1945, and Arthur, 1896 to 1937. All right. Then we have Catherine, 1825 to 1881, and Adam, 1824 to 1893. We have Edward, 1877 to 1882. We have Andrew, 1853 to 1940, and Augusta, 1857 to 1921. Then we have Christina, 1809 to 1903. Wow. And let's see who we got here. I don't know the last name. I don't know the first name on that one. But 1840 to 1915. his wife, 1842 to 1920. And the next one, 1871 to 1877. And Leanne, 1879 to 1879. Wow. Okay, here we go, guys. We're almost done with this garden. And we have Tahiti, Lewig or something like that, 1860 to 1926. Caroline, 1863 to 1950. Alf, 1885 to 1923. Rudolph, 1889 to 1897. And Harry, 1901 to 1903. Then we have Jacob, 1849 to 1925. And Frederica, 1854 to 1935. Then we have Carl, 1900 to 1923. Caroline, 1877 to 1964. And William, 1873 to 1923. And this is the last stone in this yard. Oh, wow. Wow. Edith, 1874 to 1953. Mary Jane, 1848 to 1929. Herman, 1845 to 1881. Bertie, I have no idea. Bertie something Elizabeth Carpenter, I think the whole name. 1819 to 1897. Emma, 1877 to 1958. Mabel, 1880 to 1958. And William Carpenter, 1860 to 1917. All on that one stone. All right, that ends that garden. Thank goodness. Now we're moving on. And quick as I'll probably end this after this for today. I'm going to definitely be coming back because I've not even touched the cemetery. I've got way down all this down through here to still go to, and we're just been taking them as we come. There's a lot still up through here. We finished this garden the whole way down through there where my car is, down through here on this side where I'm at. So we like about this area right in here up to my car, and a little bit down in the front, and we'll have this whole big side done, but we still got this much more to go. But anyways, here we go. We have Father Alex, 1876 to 1950, and Mother Julie, 1876 to 1942. Then we have Louis, 1873 to 1946, and Rose, 1880 to 1953. From there's something and John, I don't know what that means. Anyways, we'll move on. Kathleen, she died in 1878 to 78, and I don't know what his name is, 1934 to 1953. Then Frank, 1881 to 1941, and Ethel, 1887 to 1972. These are back and forth, so they're back and forth on me. Here's Zora, or something like that, 1869 to 1940. And Mary, 1871 to 1935. Here's Christopher, or something like that. Samuel, 1876 to 1937. And Rose, 1878 to 1961. Then we have George, 1875 to 1954. And Emma, 1880 to 1951. Then we have Hayes, Joseph, 1878 to 1939, and Lydia, 1875 to 1939. That's a good looking stone right there. Then we have Charles, 1862 to 1939, and Elizabeth, 1860 to 1944. Then we have Sniff, something like that. Emma, 1886 to 1952, and Father, 1878 to 1966. Here's a good looking stone. That's a neat looking one. That's going to be Brother Frank, born August 27th, 1888, and died July the 4th, 1938. And it's going to be, oh wow, a bunch of people, a bunch of dates. And I ain't gonna be able to read all this. Mother Anna, she was born November the 10th, 1889, and she died in Chicago, Illinois, January the 3rd, 1940. Florence Elizabeth, she was born the 4th in Cleveland, Ohio, in 1893, and died in Cleveland, Ohio, November the 6th, 1957. Then Charles, he was born in London, England, October the 12th, 1891, and died in Cleveland in 1924. Charles, he was a major in World War I, and it looks like 1891 to March 24th, 1961 or something like that. All right, guys. Here's our next one. It's going to be Adolph or something like that, 1876 to 1970, and Anna, 1885 to 1932. Then we got Francis, 1913 to 1990, Bernice, 1922 to 1995. We have Joseph Evans, 1884 to 1943. We have Jonathan, 1860 to 1944. We have Sarah, 1861 to 1948. And we have Charles, 1888 to 1940. All right. Wow. Whew. And then we have Herman, 1842 to 1842 to 1883. Eva, 1847 to 1917. And John, 1878 to 1881. And W.M., 1873 to 1898. And let's see if there's anybody else on there. Nope, that's it. All right. Shabrani, I think. Wilder, Shabrani, 1838 to 1914. He was in looks like the Civil War. Then Francis, 1913 to 1920. Then we have John, 1865 to 1932, and Amelia, 1870 to 1954. And we have Clara, 1863 to 1955, and Paul, 1864 to 1951. And then we have Catherine, 1858 to 1936. And then we have Mariah, 1872 to 1902. And then we have Herman, 1831 to 1904. Augusta, his wife, 1834 to 1929. We're not going to be able to get nothing off that. That flipped over. So here it takes us to Moorman. Lois, 1856 to 1940. And I'm not Lois, Lewis. And then Mary, 1860 to 1937. We have George, 1884 to 1885. And Clara, 1890 to 1890. Then we have mothers right here. Mary Becker, 1862 to 1892. And then we have Father Charles, and he's going to be 1853 to 1930. And then Charles right here again. That's his son, 1886 to 1943. I'm assuming it's his son. How you doing? And we have Jacob Tanker. It's going to be February 17th, 1885. He died at 27 years, 8 months, and 11 days. How you doing? Good. No, I just out filming. Jacob, 1825 to 1891, and Mary, 1829 to 1899. No, I do YouTube videos. Yeah, it's called, my channel's Visiting Dead Adventures. Check me out. This is Mary, I have no idea of the last name, 1839 to 1911. Yeah, I just read the stones. And read the stones and put them on YouTube and let people read them. These German ones are a little hard to read. That was the last name? Oh, okay. This is going to be John, September the 20th, 1823, and he died July the 1st, 1902, and his wife is June the 10th, 1814, and she died November the 28th, 1889. Yeah, this is a neat cemetery. It's in pretty good shape. I've seen some that's in a lot worse. Pauline, wife of Thomas Davis, 1857 to 1914. Yeah, I've been here all day. I'm about wore down for today. I'll be coming back because I just barely got it touched over them. As I try to record every one of the stones. A lot of people do one person. I don't. I do them all. Yeah. This is Frederick, and it's going to be another German written stone. And it's going to be August the 17th when he was born, 1837, and he died June the 9th, 1902. And Barbara, his wife, she was born April the 13th, 1843, and died October the 12th, 1889. One of my subscribers taught me how to read down. Yeah. I didn't have a clue how to read. I was looking at that, and I was like, what in the world? It's hard to read them when you don't know German. Here's Ricky Meyer, 1863 to 1888. I hate it when they're rolled off like that. Sophia, 1842 to 1919. And Frederick, 1841 to 1911. I'm recording.
Do you record or you do music?
No, I don't do music.
No?
Here's Father Theodore, 1850 to 1902, and Mother Dora, 1853 to 1936, and Edward, 1892 to 1931. Some of them's hard to see. No, I do lives too. I do them all the time. I pop on both. George Kirk. I don't get that many people to come on. Oh, like 25 occasionally, if I'm lucky. Born. This is George. He was another German stone. October the 12th, 1888. No, 38. And died July the 4th, 1924.
And these are ancient grounds for
and
King Arthur.
Caroline, she was born September the 12th, 1842. And she died July the 4th, 1913. And then Marie, she was born February the 13th, 1809. Died November the 24th, 1879. And then Lois Hugo, born August the 17th, 1866. Died November the 10th, 1908. And John Kirk, aged 3 years. And Caroline, aged 2 years on that one stone. Wow. Some of them got a lot of people on them. Then we have John Maker. He died February the 12th, 1914 at the age of 71 years. Emily, his wife, John Maker's wife, died March the 21st, 1893 at the age of 48 years. Yeah, I try to do certain rows at certain times. And I go so far and then I stop and catch up. This is George, 1858 to 1907. And Lois, 1863 to 1934. Then we have George. He was a second lieutenant in the infantry, June the 25th, 1894 to October the 4th, 1943 on that stone. All right, guys. Let's see what we're up to. We're going to have to end this one in a minute because we'll be up to our 30 minutes. And then we'll start. Well, I don't know if we'll start again or start another day. I'm tired. Here we have John, 1826 to 1873. And Eva, 1827 to 1892. Then we have George, 1872 to 1913. And then we have John, 1876 to 1907. We're not going to be able to read this old stone, I don't believe. No, we're not going to be able to get nothing off it. Nope. So that will take us to here. And here we have I'm not sure on the first name, but I know Frank. It's 1854 to 1922. And Makia, Anna, 1855 to 1927. And Shaijan, 1879 to 1895. There's a good looking old stone, guys. Right here. And I think it's going to say father and mother is what that says. And it's going to be German. And it's going to be Elizabeth. And Geb is when she was born, and Guess is when she died. So she was born June the 8th, 1834, and she died November the 22nd, 1912. Right here on this one. And then at the bottom, we have one that died in February the 25th, 1870, at the age of 22 years. No, wait a minute. No, she was born February 25th, 1870, and died September the 22nd, 1872. So that was a 2-year-old, guys. Sorry about that. That was a 2-year-old. And then on this side, we have Philip, and he was born January the 20th, 1838, and he died September the 6th, 1895. And then W.M.E. was born in 1875 and died in 1968. And his wife, Christina, born in 1877 and died in 1956. On that one stone, guys. All right, let's see where I want to go now. I just got a couple more minutes and we'll be done with this video. We can read, well, we ain't gonna be able to see those too far on the ground. Let's just get this one right here. Yep, let's just get this one. Nope, it ain't gonna be there. See if it's down here, we can see it. Yeah, it's gonna be Michael. He was born September 25th, 1822, and he died December the 13th, 1904. We're not going to be able to get that one, but we'll go to this one. This is Alfred. He was born March the 3rd, 1871, and he died October 23rd, 1877. On that one, I'll just grab the ones I can get right here. And this is going to be August, July 21st, 1833, died January the 5th, 1903. Margareta, November the 19th, 1838 to November the 8th, 1932. And we have Catherine Jungleman, 1841 to 1932, and Jacob, 1830 to 1916. All right, we can get these. We have a Reverend C.W. Berhard, 1855 to 1923, and Catherine Berhard, 1860 to 1936. Then we have Elsa Cotti, 1885 to 1942, and Louis Fisher, 1867 to 1931. Trying to think of any of these we can get. We can get this one. It's all on top. Here's the last name. It's going to be Bradley, and it's going to be Leona White, 1806 to 1879. It's going to be Thomas Bradley, 1843 to 1909. It's going to be Mary Bradley, 1843 to 1928. Bernard Bradley, 1870 to 1877. Louis, 1874 to 1877. And Maud, 1864 to 1865. All go to that one stone right there, guys. All right, let's see if we can get anything off this old one right here. There's a nice looking old stone. We'll run our hand across it. It's January 18. It looks January the 2nd, 18. I want to say 74 is when they died, and they were born, and it looks like in 26. That looks like a 26 to me, but I may be wrong. I'm not saying I'm 100% right on, but who knows? All right, here we go. Lehman White, 1804 to 1878. We have a Henry right here, 1859 to 1933, and Marie, 1861 to 1939. Oh, we got a bunch of people. Then we have H.G. Walker. He was born April the 1832. He died November the 5th, 1920. Eleanor, his wife, she was born August the 9th, 1834, and died October the 28th, 1889. And Jonas was 10/27/28. I don't know what all that means, but there it is. Then we have Ernest. He was born April 23rd, 1865, died November the 13th, 1868. Herman, he was born August the 17th, 1869, and died March the 29th, 1872. And Alwine was born January the 17th, 1879, died in July the 7th, 1874. And Kendron, Walker, I don't know what that means. All right, that's all that's on that stone. Then we have Laura, 1894 to 1950, and Lewis, 1858 to 1936, and he was a Civil War veteran. His plaque's missing, but it was there at one time. Then we have Frederick, June the 1st, 1874. He died at 72 years. Then we have right here Rosa, February the 16th, 1893 to April 30th, 1885. John, July the 21st, 1911 to August the 6th, 1911. Emma, December the 1903 to July the 20th, 1906. Rosa, August 28th, 1875 to March 15th, 1923. And Helen, October 2nd, 1904 to September the 29th, 1906. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to do in this area, because these are pretty well broke. Can't see a lot of them. Here's one we can probably see a little bit. Looks like Daisy Meyer, 1877 to 1955. Here's a cool looking stone. This cross goes on top of it, but it's broke off and laying on the ground. And it's going to be Gust, and it's January the 19th, 1912. Is all I see. He died in 1912. That's all I see on that one. And then on this side, we can see it a little better. We got Jacob Scar, September the 29th, 1880 is when he passed. Or, no, wait a minute. Kostobin means alive, or however you pronounce that word, is when he was born. So he's born September 29th, 1880. Alter is when he passed. So it's going to be Jar. It would be January. He was 38, 10 months, and 23 days. No, Kostobin. Kostobin means, oh, no, don't either. We're on this one stuck a minute. I'm going to tell you guys, I messed up. He died September the 29th, 1880. He was 38 years, 10 months, and 23 days. A jar means year. I forgot that. My mind's not working. I'm tired. Here's Carl, 1842 to 1902, and Mary, his wife, 1846 to 1869. All right, guys, I got a couple more, and then I'm going to end this for the day, because I am tired. We got Mary Ann, 1850 to 1919, and Adam, 1846 to 1918. All right, who we got here? Let's see if we can get this one, because we're getting too long in the video anyways. We're already up to 44 minutes. We got Hannah, 1865 to 1941, and William, 1846 to 1907. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video. We pretty well got this garden wiped out on this side over here. We're over to that side over there when I come back in a few days, or tomorrow, who knows. And we got a lot more to film, so keep on watching. There's more continues from this cemetery. Appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here.